Now, welcome back to the Workshop Dojo. Now, if you haven't already spent too much money on your Festool Jigsaw, we now have the Festool Jigsaw accessories. So we're gonna dive deep into why the hell should you spend even more money on Festool Jigsaw accessories. Now, I've told this story before. When I was young, I only had a jigsaw. That's it. I had one tool and it was a jigsaw. I don't even think I had a drill, okay? And I used that for everything, literally for everything. I'd be cutting things. Normally I'd be cutting things upside down. I'd be cutting things the wrong way, inside out, across the floor. I'd be cutting circles. I would be cutting everything, metal, everything, plastic, everything. Anyway, when I decided to dive into the Festool system, I decided to buy myself a Festool jigsaw, or as they call it, a Carvex. I like that, Carvex. Sounds like it kind of carves everywhere. Anyway, what I decided to do was I decided to have a look at exactly what accessories went along with the jigsaw. And that's what we're going to do today. Now, if you know how to use the jigsaw well, then you will literally be able to do anything with a jigsaw, anything whatsoever. I think the jigsaw is probably the most universal tool on the planet. I think it's just an outstanding piece of kit. Now, Festool have obviously thought about this, and not only did they bring out an innovative jigsaw, they've also brought out an extensive array of accessories. Extensive. Have a look at that. I'll take that out for a second. Look at that. Extensive accessories. Now these accessories pretty much do everything. So we're gonna pull them out one by one, and we're gonna see exactly what these accessories can do and how they can really maximize what you can do with your jigsaw. Okay, so we're going to start off with the bases. Now, the bases, so we basically have an array of bases, okay, to do a multitude of different things. Now, the reason the bases are so important is because they are effectively the sled. So that's what your jigsaw is going to be running on. And yes, you've got a base, but these bases are designed for a multitude of different things. They're designed to work on metal. They're designed to work on rough surfaces. They're also designed to go on surfaces where you don't want to scratch the surface. Again, this is really some detail here. It's really designed for really people that are really into their jigsaws and they really want to really get the maximum out of their jigsaws. Maybe installers as well, like installers that are installing kitchens and cabinets and stuff like that. Again, these bases are important really for you to really be able to do everything that you possibly want to do with a jigsaw. And for me, it's perfect because I literally love to do everything with my jigsaw because that's what I always used to do. Number two is okay, let's take off the base. Number two is the angled base. Okay, so this base basically goes on. Before I put it on, I'm going to show you how this works. So this base is an angled base, which means that you can, and check this out, okay, you can basically set this to any angle that you want. So if I want that angle, okay, I can set it to that, and it will go all the way up to 45. So you can get the angle all the way up to 45, but it'll go everything in between. And look, check this out. Check this out. Okay, it will not only go 45 that way, it will go the other way as well. Check this out. Check that out. It will go this way. Isn't that cool? So you could basically just cut. Okay, let's get it on first. So you could basically cut at an angle. You could actually cut into the 45 of a table. Excellent design. The reason that I love this design is because you can actually define exactly what that angle is. So it's not like just 45, you have a multitude of different angles that you can do, and you can actually set it yourself, which I think is excellent. That's an excellent idea. Okay, now, as with all Festool saws, most of the saws and the routers, they all go along the Festool track. Now, of course, that's exactly what the Jigsaw does. So the Jigsaw, with this, it will basically clip into the track, and you can run your Jigsaw down the Festool track. Again, you know, it just means that this is just more universal. It just means that you can actually just really use this for a multitude of different things. I mean, obviously I have a track saw, so I don't know whether or not I'd be using this on the track, but you never know. I mean, the purpose of this is that it actually gives you the option, which I think is a great idea. Again, you know, things that are multi-tooled and things that can do a lot of different things really become useful to you when you're working on a project and you're trying to get something completed. So I think it's an excellent idea. Okay, now, ever wanted to cut round in a perfect circle with your Jigsaw? The Festool accessory kit, have thought about that too. Now, this clips onto one of the bases, and effectively what you do is you drill a hole in the surface, okay, and then you pin this. Let me just take that back in again so it's not so big. And what happens is you create a circle with this, a perfect circle. Now, I've lost count of the amount of times that I've tried to cut a circle freehand. Sometimes it's worked out, sometimes it hasn't. But if I had had this little contraption when I was trying to cut circles, then believe you me, I would have been using it. Again, well thought of, okay, and it becomes a universal, more of a universal type of system where it resolves problems for you as they come up. Excellent idea. And finally, let's not forget Festool's extensive range of jigsaw blades. The blades for their jigsaws are outstanding. They really are. They are super tough. they do not flex at all, okay? They are expensive, but they are absolutely great, without a doubt. I think it's probably, the Jigsaw blades are probably my favorite component of the Festool Jigsaw family. They really are substantial. Okay, in conclusion, if you're gonna buy a Festool Jigsaw, then I would really recommend that you buy the accessory pack to go along with it. Yes, it's more money, but it allows you to do almost anything with your jigsaw. It really does. It allows you to really dive into the detail and really get specific, which, to be honest with you, is really what you're paying Festool for. You're paying Festool really to really dive deep into a specific area and for them to give you the tools that you need to do to get the job done. I love it. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you on the next workshop dojo.